what I am packing to bring to the hospital for the labor and delivery of baby number 3. Whether you are new to my channel or returning, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're going to love this video and give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. This is baby number 3. So at this point, I think I'm somewhat of a pro as far as what to pack. I have had several different deliveries as well. My first, for health reasons, was a planned C-section, and my second was a successful natural VBAC. So I've had 2 very different hospital births. I'm planning a 3rd hospital birth. Hopefully this will be another VBAC, but I'm also planning for, the possibilities. I don't want to overpack, but I also want to have everything that I should possibly need if my hospital stay is longer than I'm hoping it will be. I feel really good about what I have, and I'm excited to share it with you. If you're packing a hospital bag, I think this should give you a really, really good idea about what to bring with you to the hospital. This is the bag I've used for both my previous deliveries, and I think it has worked really well. I like that being a more structured, and in case you can't see, it's a wheeled suitcase, and it's kind of a structured, I've had this for more than 10 years now. It's very protective, so I feel like my things are very secure in here. There are some pockets for organization if I should choose to use them, and I like the option of just wheeling it on into the hospital with us when we go. I am also bringing this. It's the Jujube. I think it's the most popular. It's the backpack. I did use this as a diaper bag for a while with my second, and there are pluses and minuses. I will maybe do a more in-depth review at some other time. But for my intents and purposes here, this bag is packed with my camera equipment, although obviously, I'm filming right now, so some of it is in use, but it will be packed with all my camera equipment, and it will also have the things that I think I'm going to need for labor. So let me jump into showing you those things, and then I will show you what is in my little wheeled suitcase here. Now, to give you a size idea, my wheeled suitcase is travel carry-on size. And this is, you can see how it is sized in comparison. In the front pocket here, I have basically my purse. This is a Jujube set piece. It came in a set with several other pieces. And I do normally use this as my wallet, but I have switched up what's in here. So now what I have in here, I have my IDs and my bank card and my insurance information, which I'm not really going to show you. I also have a ink pen. It's just my favorite little jelly pen in case I need it. I also have a tiny little notebook just in case there's something I want to write down. I have some paperwork. I've got the patient registration forms from the hospital that I need to fill out. And I have the birth plan. I also have a lip balm, and I also have this tiny little bottle of hand sanitizer. I bought this a long time ago, and I'm really glad I have it now because it's been, hard to come by, and I'm sure they will have sanitizer at the hospital, but I really don't know what the hospital situation is going to be like when I'm delivering, so I have this in case I feel like I need it for some reason while I'm, checking in. This is basically all the stuff I feel like I'll need to get checked into the hospital. And it's on this exterior pocket so that it will be easy for my husband to find if he needs to check me into the hospital. Then I have the zipper pocket. My camera will be coming with me to the hospital and it'll be riding right here. Now this bag unzips, but I guess before I unzip it, I should tell you there are 2 side bottle pockets, and each one of them just has a little coconut water. I don't think I'll want to drink this while I'm in labor because I don't like to drink things that are not cold, but I am planning to possibly want to drink this in the hospital after birth. So there's one here and one here. There's another external pocket in the very back. This is normally where you would put the diaper changing pad. I'm not bringing a changing pad to the hospital. I would totally not need it. All I have back here is stuffed a little piece of paper where I've listed the things that I need to add to my bag on the way to the hospital. I have my phone, my headphones, some makeup that I'm planning to grab from the bathroom, and I just want to double check that the camera equipment is all here, because I'm storing it here when I'm not using it, but I just want to make sure, everything's all, off the charger and ready to go. And of course, the car seat, which I'm not showing you here, but that's a separate thing that we also obviously have to bring with us. Now, let me unzip this guy and show you what I have for labor, and then also there's some snacks in here. I treated myself to my own hospital gown this time. This is something that I've thought about both my previous pregnancies and totally didn't do. And this time I just decided to go for it. This is from the Gownies, and it is made so you can use it at a hospital. It's jersey material. It's not very stretchy. And I will say the arms are a little tight on this, so if I was buying this again, if my arms were any thicker, I would need to size up, which is kind of weird because otherwise it fits really, really great. But anyway, it has these snaps both, in the front and also in the back. So hopefully the hospital's fine with me using this. And I think it will be much more flattering and much more comfortable than the gown they would otherwise provide me with, which is, of course, my reason for bringing it. And I have this container, which is another one of those Jujube set pieces. And in here, I just have camera equipment odds and ends. There's like a tiny little tripod that my husband can use for his phone. There's a little thing where I can put the memory card and then send a picture from my camera memory card to my phone if I want to post to Instagram or something like that. And there's little attachments to attach my camera to my tripod. So just little tech odds and ends, you could call them, that I think I might want to use if I'm hopefully doing a really, really great birth vlog that I'll be able to share with you guys. And then I have this container of ginger chews. Last time I was in labor, and the reason I keep referring to last time and not both times is that I was never in labor. With my first pregnancy, I had a scheduled C-section right at my due date, and I did not go into labor before the C-section. With my second, I went into labor and I, did the whole labor and delivery thing. And I was super nauseous, and to the point where not just that I was having trouble eating, like even my husband tried to get me to eat something on the way to the hospital, and I was so nauseous I couldn't do it. Like he tried to get me to eat, he stopped at Starbucks and got a butter croissant and a lemonade because he thought those are like the easiest on the stomach, and I just could not even have them. Like they smelled good for a second, and I bit into the croissant and then a contraction hit and I was just like over it. So I'm hoping maybe having something like this will help me if I'm having a lot of nausea, because I want to definitely eat and even more importantly drink, because I didn't want to drink. And it's funny because I was so concerned when I was preparing for that labor with the freedom to eat and drink, because I know in hospitals a lot of times they have limits on what you can consume and, when and how and all that. And I was so concerned with that, and then it turns out I did not want to eat or drink anything, to the point where the nurse was urging me to, please drink something after I'd been there for a few hours. She was like, you haven't had anything to drink, and, I know you don't want an IV, and we're going to have to run, IV fluids if you don't drink something. So this time I'm hoping to be drinking, and on that note, I'm bringing my own water bottle. This is one thing that I've debated leaving behind because it's taking up so much room in the bag. And I know that they will give me a water bottle at the hospital, so you totally don't need to bring your own. But I kind of like the idea, especially now, of just having my own that I know is totally clean and from my house. And also it's stainless steel instead of whatever the plasticiness of the hospital water bottles are. And this does come with a lid, and it's one of those insulated cups, of course, and it has a big straw that comes with it. I just took them off to fit it in the bag. I definitely want to be drinking this time, and also I do not drink things unless they are ice cold, so hopefully this will really help get me there. Keeping on the vein of, things to consume, I would like to get more snacks for my bag, and I just haven't been able to figure out what will fit and what I would even bring that I might possibly eat. I have packed a bunch of these Laura bars. I don't know that I will necessarily be eating them during labor. It's the lemon bar flavor, which is my favorite. And I really love these, and if I do end up needing to sneak a snack or something, I feel like this could possibly work out. Also, my thought is I might really want to eat one of these soon after delivery. I'm also bringing myself a bar of dark chocolate. I have joked that, you know, if we were naming this baby after my craving this pregnancy, her name would be Dark Chocolate Burgess. It's not. But I love dark chocolate, even when I'm not pregnant. And anyway, I don't think I'll want to eat this during labor. That doesn't sound good to me even now thinking about it. But afterwards, just knowing that I have this special treat waiting for me, I'm excited about that. So that's what I have, you know, snack-wise. Then back here, in this kind of insulated zipper pouch, I've brought a pack of film and also my Instax mini camera. I had this at the hospital with my second, and I have some, you know, instant pictures that I took of her, I think the morning after she was born. I took some photos that I really love having, so I want to be able to do that again. So I'm bringing this. I don't think I'll need this, you know, while I'm in labor, so it doesn't necessarily have to be in the labor bag, but since it's also my tech stuff bag, I thought I would just keep it in here so I know, you know, if I'm not able to figure it out or if I'm asking my husband to look for something, that I can just tell him, you know, all of the camera stuff is all together. And then the other thing that I have 2 of these. This one is the one I bought specially to go in my bag. And this one belongs to my husband, but I'm bringing it because I want him to be able to go. These are roller ball massagers in case he wants to use them while I'm in labor to really dig hard into my back. I had really bad back labor last time, and other than soaking in the hot tub, which I was so fortunate to labor at a hospital that had a tub where I could actually labor some of the time, which really I think got me through as far as doing the natural delivery. The only other thing that brought me any relief from the back labor was having my husband do counter pressure, and also just at one point I think I just had him with his elbows like digging into my back really hard. So I'm thinking that these could help with that. And this one is such a cute purple color. And that is all I have in this bag. There is one more thing that's going to be going in here, and it is to do with what I was talking about as far as hoping to avoid problems with nausea, and that is some C-bands. I've never used C-bands before, and I know that they work for some people and they don't work for some other people, and I'll just have to see if they work or not. But my husband just told me that he ordered them last night for me because they were mentioned in one of our pregnancy and delivery books. He's reading the book, I think it's called like The Birth Guy's Guide to Labor or something like that, and it mentioned C-bands, and I had already thought about them before and been like, do I want these or not? I don't know if they work. And then they were mentioned, and my husband just went ahead and ordered them for me. Now let's move on to the big show right here. I really didn't want to pack this much. I wanted to combine bags, but as you will see, there's a couple of giant things in here that are just taking up so much space. There was no way around bringing a larger bag. So this is my bag that is for recovery, going home, and everything that I'm bringing to the hospital for the baby. All of her and my stuff is in here together. Now, right in here, there are some pouches. Here I have another one of those set pieces. And in the set piece, it's just like a zip open thing. This is where I'm going to throw the minimal amount of makeup that I'm bringing to the hospital with me. Both of my previous deliveries, I have really enjoyed being able to put on some makeup after. So I have this mirror. I haven't even taken the stickers off. It's just from Target. I bought it specially for this in case I want to sit in the bed and do my makeup rather than doing it in the bathroom, or if I just want the mirror for some reason. I've got a big mirror. I also have a pack of tissues. This is like probably the most extra thing I'm bringing because obviously the hospital has tissues, but I do like to normally carry tissues in my wallet, and this one says believe in yourself, which I thought was, you know, cute and potentially, you know, a good thing to remember at a time like the time that's coming for me. I also have 2 of these little Bamboobies reusable breast pads. With my daughter, my milk did come in basically as soon as she was born. It was just kind of there. I think because I was breastfeeding my son all the way through to the 2nd trimester of that pregnancy, and I've done that again. I breastfed my daughter all the way through to the 2nd trimester of this pregnancy. So I think my milk is probably raring and ready to come back. I mean, hopefully that would be ideal to have the milk just, you know, come in right away. Even so, I don't leak. The real reason I have this is that I'm planning to use some coconut oil on my nipples, which I'm bringing these little cute little packets of coconut oil that I found. And I also use the coconut oil for pumping if I end up needing to pump for some reason while I'm in the hospital. The breast pad's actually just to protect my bra and my clothes and stuff from getting stained. So that is going right here in this zipper compartment. And then in this pocket, I'm just going to bring my headphones. I'm not actually going to keep these packed in here because I'm using them still. But this is where they will go when I pack them. And hopefully they're on that list of things I need to grab on my way out the door. And then in this pocket kind of down here, which maybe you can not see that well, I'm going to move this blanket out of the way. Down here I have another one of those jujube things. This is the Passy Pod. But I actually, when I'm traveling, like to use it for charging cables. I have a 10-foot charging cable that will charge my phone and my iPad should I choose to bring it. I'm not planning to bring my iPad, but I'm kind of on the fence because maybe I would want my iPad. Like, if I do end up there for a few days and I want to just watch Netflix or something, I feel like that might be easier than trying to figure out how to work the hospital's TV. And then I also have a charging cable for the miniature sound machine that I brought with me, which I will be showing you in just a moment. Okay, as you can see, I have a blanket with me. I'm bringing this blanket because I have had an issue both times postpartum and also a little bit, you know, this time during pregnancy where my temperature regulation gets thrown off. And I think it's a hormonal thing. That's what I've been told by the doctor when I talked to them about it. The first time it happened to me in the hospital after I had my son, I literally thought maybe I was dying. Like, I was like crying, and I told my husband, like, I think I'm dying. Like, I'm so cold. Like, it's like cold, chilled to the bone, can't get warm. A big fear that I have is of that happening again. And obviously the hospital has blankets, but I think having my own soft fleece blanket from home could help, or at least it makes me feel better that I'm somewhat prepared for the possibility that that will happen. All right, getting into what's in here. This is just the big zipper thing that kind of holds everything into the bag. There's not actually a ton of stuff in here. There's just one really giant thing, which is another thing that I debated. Should I bring this? Should I not bring this? And I finally ended up deciding this is something that has brought me enormous use with both of my babies. I know some people don't like this or only use it a little bit at first, or say you can just use pillows and it's fine. But for me, it's like the difference between the situation working out or not. So I have brought my boppy pillow. It's taking up most of the room in this thing. And this is the same boppy pillow that I had for my daughter, so it's very used. It's kind of deflated. It's a little squashy. I did get another cover for it, which is like a soft sort of floral print, and I kind of want to get a new insert, but I figured I'll just bring this to the hospital, and if, you know, my plan is just to wash the cover and the insert, you know, when we get home from the hospital. But if I did end up needing or feeling like I want to, for some reason, just throw this away, that would be fine too, because I do need to replace this eventually anyway. So that's kind of my story of the boppy, the giant thing that was taking up basically like all the room in my suitcase, as you can see. I'm not even going to attempt to like hold this up so you can actually see what it looks like, because I don't think there would be any point unless I was wearing it, which I'm not going to like try it on right now. This is just a stretchy jersey material cardigan. It was from Target originally. I really like it. It's nice and long, it's soft, and if I need like a warm layer, this is my warm layer to have at the hospital and or when I'm leaving the hospital to go home. I could be wearing this. Then for at the hospital, my thought is, you know, the gown that I'm bringing obviously may be something I will want to change out of, because, you know, things are going to be happening where, you know, I could probably be wanting to change into something clean either right away or, you know, soon after delivery, or if, and this is a big if I take a shower or something while I'm there anyway. I got myself this, it's a nursing Henley dress. I do think that it's going to be really nice to wear. It is a Henley, so it has the buttons that you can just open to easily breastfeed. And I don't usually sleep in a nightgown, but my thinking is that in the hospital, they're always wanting to come and check you. And so having, you know, a dress or something with an open bottom is actually more convenient. And then also if I'm not wanting something, you know, confining around me, although I think I will, and so I'm going to get into the more confining type of stuff in a moment. But if I'm not wanting something like that, I have this dress that I could wear at the hospital and or on the way home. I also have 2 pairs of these fuzzy grippy socks. This is something that the hospital will provide. Or at least they provided me with grippy socks last time. These are just a little fuzzier and they're my own thing, and I'm really into the idea of just kind of having my own stuff because they won't let you walk around with just regular socks or bare feet. They want you to have the grippy socks. It's got to be their socks or, you know, your own. So I'm bringing my own just in case I want them. Another just in case I want them, even though they will provide this, I am bringing underwear. I'm not going to hold these underwear up for you because I feel like it's a little weird to show you my panties. I'm probably just going to go with the mesh underwear because they're going to get ruined anyway, and there's going to be like a whole situation with the pads and the tucks and the ice pack, and it's just going to be like a lot's going to be happening down there. This is just in case I want it. And maybe when I'm going home, I'll feel like, you know, if I've showered and I'm like going home, maybe I'll be like, I want some underwear. I'm also bringing 1 pair of just black kind of ankle socks. I'm planning to potentially wear these home when I'm leaving the hospital because I think I will. I'm planning to wear slides, but I also kind of want something covering my feet, so I'm planning to just put this over my feet, you know, for whatever. Anyway, socks. The other sort of undergarment I'm bringing is, and once again, I feel like it would be weird to really hold this up to show you. This is a nice, soft nursing bra. It is lined and lightly padded. I got this from Target. I have not really worn it yet other than to try it on, but it fits really well. I'm planning to wear a sports bra to go when I'm in labor, and then I'm planning, if/when I change my clothes, to switch to the nursing bra. Other undergarment-wise type of things, this looks like a giant bandage because basically it is. This is like a giant compression thing. Basically, it's the belly bandit that the hospital gives you. Usually they give this to you automatically after a C-section. You could ask for one after a vaginal delivery, which is what I did last time, and I have this left over. This time I treated myself to a belly bandit, but I'm not messing with bringing that to the hospital. That's something nice I can look forward to after I get home. However, I just wanted to bring this with me in case I want to just slip this on after delivery and not even have to worry about asking for one. I also have a couple of plastic bags in case I need them for soiled clothes or something. And this reusable wet bag in case I do want to shower or in case I'm there longer and just, you know, I need to shower. It unfolds like this. And at the top here, in this first zipper compartment, I just have hair ties. I have more hair ties than I need. I have some soft scrunchies, I have some Invisibobbles, and I have some just classic black rubber bands. So I'm totally covered in the hair tie department. I also have another lip balm just in case I need it and can't find it, or, you know, can't find the other one that I packed in the other bag. I'm covered. Moving on down here, I have a little miniature wet brush. I know, it's cute, right?
Yes, it has purple on it.
I know. I also have a little nail clippers, and I have a tiny little cute travel razor, which I will admit I mostly bought because it's cute. I don't know that I'm going to want to shave myself in any way. I really bought this because I love miniature things, and so there it is. Wait on that. I'm going to pull that out in just a second. And then over here, I have a travel contact solution. I have a set of extra contacts in case something happens to the ones that I'm wearing to go to the hospital. I also, it occurs to me, need to put a contact case in here because I don't seem to have one. And then I have these 2 little containers. These came in a set from Target where you can get like little travel toiletries. These are just 2 little jars. One of them has prenatal vitamins, and one of them has another medication that I take. And I brought 5 days worth of both of those because, like I said, I am not planning to be there that long, but I do want to know that I'm covered in case, you know, things occur. And then finally, in the very bottom compartment, I have a lotion and a soap. These are both from the Everyone brand. They're really nice. You know, they're mild enough you could use them on a child or even probably a baby. This is like the lemon scent, which is my favorite. So I have the lotion and the soap in case I need them. I also have a little native coconut miniature once again. And I was so happy to find the miniature of the brand that I actually use. I love this kind of deodorant. I also have just my Shea baby wash. We are not planning to bathe the baby at the hospital. But in case we change our minds, this is the kind of baby wash that we really like. I also sometimes have used this, even in a pinch, to wash my hair. So if I decide to wash my hair, it's in here. And in the other container, I have my conditioner. It's the Pacifica Pineapple Conditioner. Thrown on top here. Oh, I do have a contacts case. Hooray. I have a toothbrush. This is... oh, what is that brand? It's the brand from Target. It's like the super, super dirt cheap brand. So I just bought a new toothbrush, and this toothbrush head cover came in that little travel supplies packet that I bought from there as well. So I have a toothbrush ready to go, and the only other thing I have in here is a little toothpaste. This is not my preferred brand of toothpaste. It's just one that I had left over from traveling some other time. Okay, we're starting with this. This is a miniature little sound machine. We sleep with a sound machine in our room every night at home. And this is the travel version, basically, of that sound machine because it's made by, I want to say it's pronounced Marpac. We have the Marpac. It's like the Dome or Home or whatever, the big giant. It's like a fan that self-generates the noise. And that's our favorite one because it's just continuous noise, great for sleeping, great for kids and babies in the room with you. This is just the little miniature, and did I mention how much I like miniature things? This is the little miniature version. And oh wait, we're gonna show that in a minute. Let me finish showing the sound machine, and then we'll show just a couple more of mommy's things, and then we'll show all the baby's things, and then we'll be all done. So this is a miniature sound machine. I'm excited to have it with us because maybe it will help me if I need to try to get some sleep at the hospital. It might help me. It does white noise, and it also has an ocean sound, which sounds really cool. I'm excited to try it out. As you can see, I'm wearing my Rolling Stones shirt right now. This is my favorite t-shirt, and so when it was on sale at Target, I treated myself to an extra copy of the same shirt just so that I could pack it and know that it's definitely going to be clean to take to the hospital with me. It's what I'm imagining could be my going home outfit. I also have a plain black tank top that I will be layering under that. That's what I like to do for nursing. I already showed you the big black cardigan thing that I can layer on top of that if it's cold. It's going to be the end of April, so it could be hot or cold that day, you know, because we're in Indiana, so who knows what will be happening. It'll probably be a little chilly. So I'll probably be doing the cardigan. And then a pair of postpartum leggings. The most highly recommended postpartum leggings I could find. They're high-waisted. They really cinch you in. I am the kind of person who loves a good compression legging. Like, I love it. And so I'm excited for these. I bought these while I was pregnant enough that I've not actually been able to try them on all the way, so I'm only hoping that they fit. Down here in this pocket that is supposed to be for a laptop, I have some wipes. These are in case I don't like the wipes that they provide at the hospital for the baby. Also, these are safe to use on your face, and I do use these sometimes for cleaning my face. So even if I don't need these for the baby, I'm going to clean my face with them. They are the 7th generation baby wipes, and I just have a partially used container because I didn't want to bring a whole big chunky one, and it fits down in here. The other thing I have are flip-flops. There's 2 of them, I promise, not just 1. 2 flip-flops. I brought a cute pink color, but I'm planning to throw them away after I use them for potentially showering at the hospital, and they're just the cheapies from Old Navy. Okay, we are bringing one little hat and swaddle from Copper Pearl. Do you want to hold this up? This is the wave pattern. It's very soft and very stretchy. This is the first Copper Pearl thing that I've ever bought, but I don't think it'll be the last. Be really gentle, don't stretch it apart, okay? because it's so soft, and there were other patterns that I liked as well. It was a really hard choice. The hospital will provide one of those Halo sleep sacks, so we'll probably just use that. But if I want to swaddle her in something else, we'll have that. And Emerald really wants to show you this. Can you hold it up just like this? I am bringing 2 plain white onesies. These are from Baby Gap. They have the little rollover cuffs in case. My son scratched his face horribly when he was born. Emerald didn't really have that problem, so I don't know if we will need to fold these cuffs over, but they have the little cuffs, and this is just another thing that if we stay in the hospital longer than we anticipated, I want the baby to have her own things so that we don't have to just have her in the been washed a million times, kind of grossly used hospital onesie. We've got some onesies in case she needs them. So I'm just bringing 2 of those. And then the only other thing that I am bringing for her is going to be her going home outfit. And I'm going to have to fix it a little bit because I think that a Wild Emerald stretched it a little. A super, super cute little, it's just a footed sleep suit from Baby Gap. It's organic. It's this cute blush pink color. And it has little storks on it, which I thought, how cute for a going home outfit that it has little storkies on it.
And a sound machine.
Honey, can you hold this up so everyone can see? See, this is for the baby to wear when she comes home from the hospital. And it's really, really cute. And we have a nice new bow for her to wear with it. And Mommy's going to hold the bow because we don't want it to get stretched out of shape. This bow is from Baby Bling. It's the charcoal knot, and it has the little pom-pom trim. So it'll go so adorably with her little thing to make a going home outfit. As you may have noticed, I only brought newborn size clothes for the baby. I am not going to need a bigger size. In my both previous times, I brought 2 different sizes because they always say, your baby might not fit the newborn clothes, but at this point, I feel confident that I know, I don't make giant babies. So that is everything that I'm bringing to the hospital, minus the car seat and the car seat cover. And that's it. I think that I've done a great job packing. I feel really great about what I'm bringing. If you are packing the hospital bag, I want to wish you the best of luck with your labor and delivery, and also with your packing. Best of luck to you. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you haven't already, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will talk to you really soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the Surprise Mommy's channel.
Oh, thank you, lady. All right, bye-bye.